Today, I have a very special guest joining me, someone who has been on an amazing language learning journey himself. He speaks 3 languages, loves movies, and believes learning English should be fun, not stressful. Everyone, say hello to Alex.
Hi, Emma. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. I'm honestly thrilled to be here. And yes, I truly believe language learning can be one of the most exciting adventures of your life.
I love that energy, Alex. So before we dive in, let me ask you the big question right away. So many people find language learning really difficult and boring. What do you say to them?
I totally understand that feeling. I felt the same way when I first started. The problem is that most people try to learn a language like it's a school exam, memorizing lists, drilling grammar rules, and that is boring. But when you change your approach, everything changes.
Okay, so let's get into it. Alex, why do you think so many people give up on learning English? What's the real problem?
Great question. I think there are 3 main reasons. Number 1, people set unrealistic expectations. They want to be fluent in 3 months. And when they're not, they feel like failures. But language learning is a marathon, not a sprint.
That is so true. What's number 2?
Number 2, they rely only on textbooks. Textbooks are useful, yes, but they don't teach you how real people actually talk. Nobody says, "Excuse me, could you direct me to the nearest train station?" and a casual conversation. People say, "Hey, where's the train?"
That's so funny and so true at the same time. And number 3?
Number 3, they're afraid of making mistakes. And this is the biggest one, Emma. Fear of embarrassment keeps people quiet. But here's the secret. Every mistake you make is a lesson. Every single one.
I could not agree more. Mistakes are your best teachers. And I always say, if you're not making mistakes, you're not trying hard enough. All right, Alex, this is the part everyone has been waiting for. Give us your best tips for making English learning actually enjoyable, like genuinely fun.
Okay, I love this. Tip number 1, and this is huge. Consume content you already love, but in English. Do you love cooking? Watch English cooking shows. Do you love sports? Listen to English sports commentary. Love music? Read English lyrics and try to understand them.
Oh, that's brilliant. Because you're already interested in the topic, right? So the language learning almost happens without you noticing.
Exactly. Your brain connects vocabulary to things you love, and it sticks. That's how I learned so much of my English, through American movies and YouTube channels about technology, things I was already passionate about.
I love that. What's tip number 2?
Tip 2, find a language buddy or a community. Learning alone can get lonely and discouraging, but when you have someone to practice with, a friend, an online community, even a language exchange partner, suddenly it becomes social. It becomes fun. You're laughing, chatting, learning together.
Yes, and honestly, this is exactly why we do this podcast. This is a community. Everyone watching right now, you are part of an English learning family.
Beautifully said. Tip 3, gamify your learning. Use apps like Duolingo or Quizlet. Turn vocabulary into a game. Give yourself little rewards when you hit milestones. Finish 10 lessons, treat yourself to something nice.
Oh, I love the rewards idea. What's tip 4?
Tip 4, and this one is life-changing. Keep a vocabulary journal, but make it visual and personal. Don't just write the word and definition. Draw a small picture. Write a sentence that's meaningful to you. Associate it with a memory. When I learned the word sunrise, I wrote about a sunrise I saw on a trip to the mountains. I will never forget that word.
That is such a beautiful technique. Making it personal really does help the brain hold on to information. And our final tip?
Tip 5, speak from day 1. Don't wait until you feel ready. You will never feel fully ready. Start small. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Narrate your day in English. Record yourself on your phone. Speaking practice is the fastest way to improve, and it builds confidence fast.
Alex, let's talk about motivation, because this is where a lot of learners struggle. They start strong, but a few weeks in, they slow down. How do you stay motivated when it gets tough?
This is such an important topic. First, I always remind myself of my why. Why am I learning English? For me, it was because I wanted to work with international companies and travel the world. When learning gets hard, I look at a photo of a place I want to visit and remember, this language is my passport.
Your why is your fuel. I tell all my students that. If your reason is strong enough, the how becomes easier. What else keeps you going?
Second, I track my progress. I keep a simple notebook or even a notes app on my phone where I record new words I learned, things I understood, conversations I had. When you look back after a month and see how far you've come, that is incredibly motivating.
Progress tracking is so underrated. People often focus on how far they still have to go instead of celebrating how far they've already come.
Exactly. And third, I allow myself rest days. Learning a language is a long journey. Some days you just don't feel like studying, and that is okay. Be kind to yourself. Missing one day doesn't erase all your hard work. Just come back tomorrow.
Rest is part of the process. Your brain needs time to absorb everything it has learned. Sleep is actually one of the best things for memory. Okay, Alex, we're going to do our famous rapid fire round. I ask short questions, you answer fast. First thing that comes to mind. Ready?
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm ready. Let's go.
Best English movie for learners.
The Devil Wears Prada. Great vocabulary, great drama.
Best English TV show for beginners.
Friends. Classic, funny, simple English. Perfect.
One word to describe the feeling when you first had a full English conversation.
Magical. Absolutely magical.
Best time of day to study.
Morning. Your brain is fresh and ready to absorb.
Textbook or real-world content.
Real-world content, always. But use both if you can.
Alex, before we wrap up, what is one final message you want to give to every English learner watching this right now, especially those who feel discouraged?
I want to say this from my heart. You are not too old. You are not too busy. You are not too far behind. Every single person in the world who speaks English fluently today was once exactly where you are right now, a beginner, feeling uncertain. The only difference between them and someone who gives up is one thing. They kept going. So please, keep going. Every day, even just 10 minutes, you are closer than you think.
Alex, that gave me goosebumps. Honestly, I think that is going to inspire so many people watching today. Thank you so much for coming on the show. You have been absolutely wonderful.
Thank you, Emma. This has been such a joy. And to everyone watching, keep learning, keep smiling, and remember, every word you learn is a step forward. You've got this.
And that's a wrap on today's episode of the English Podcast. Huge thank you to Alex for sharing such incredible wisdom and energy with us today. I learned so much, and I hope you did too.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow so we can keep making great content for you. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a new episode.
Drop a comment below. Tell me, what is your favorite way to learn English? I read every single comment, and I love hearing from you. Until next time, stay curious, stay motivated, and keep learning. I'm Emma, and this has been the English Podcast. Bye for now.